What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltech here for another video. We're here again for another episode of The Boyfriend, episode 4. So, where we left off, we had some surprises, let's say, because Shun and Dai went on a date, seemed to be going well. Halfway through the date, Shun absolutely turned left field and was like, this is not it. I don't know. I don't like this. I'm not a fan. Now, I don't know what exactly happened. Like, as you know, as I was saying in my reaction before, I was expecting that this was going to happen just because of how he was behaving on the date or halfway through it. But I was like, I rewatched the episode, right? Episode 3, like off video. And I was like, what could have happened? Like, what could have like just turned him off? Like, I was trying to look. There was no moment that I could find. I was just like, okay, that's where it happened. I think I figured it out. I think it was like, I feel like on the date, maybe Dai was coming on too strong. I think that's what it was. Because Dai kept saying, like, I care about you and this and that. Like, he was very strong with expressing how he felt, like where he was at. And I think that scared Shun a bit, maybe. Because as we know, Shun's got a lot of like baggage from his past relationships. So I think that's what it was. But there's no specific moment where I can say this is where he got turned off. I don't know when it happened, but I'm not surprised by it. It's my thing. So we're going to find out what happens in this next episode. So without further ado, let's get into episode 4 of The Boyfriend. Oh, shit. Oh shit, let's chuck the captions on. Okay, this is making me so nervous. Because it's like directly after we knew Shun was kind of like a bit over it, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Alan, Taehyun, and Kazuto are absent. Tell me, Kazuto is at work again? Bro, that cunt hasn't been in this house longer than 20 minutes, I feel like. Oh, interesting. Maybe because he's the only other person. Maybe because they know each other? Like, prior to meeting? Like, I know, no, sorry, that was the other guy that knew Usak. Okay, interesting. Actually, that kind of works because if you remember, Kazuto like tried the chicken smoothie at work, and I said, well, is there something going on there? So I could see that. Honestly, I feel like when it comes to choosing like a partner, it's either like they either choose whoever they're into or they choose Dai. And I think it's mainly because Dai is so easy to get along with. So it's like if I can't choose the person that I want to choose, then I might as well choose this guy that's easy to kind of socialize and get along with, you know? So Dai, personality-wise, definitely wins, like, out of all the guys. And not to say they have worse personalities or anything, but he's just an easier guy to get along with, I feel. Especially because he's, like, Dai's good at not making things awkward, you know what I mean? And just, like, keeping the conversation, like, natural as well. So I think that's why he's an easy guy to get along with. Right. It's like you're trying to be considerate, but then you also don't know, like, where's the line between being considerate and then just faking being considerate? You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I've always found that like people that are very performative in their jobs, like whether they're singers or dancers or they're on the stage or like they require a job that's like a lot of attention on them. I feel like generally in their personal lives, they're usually quite shy or introverted or like, oh, I'm just a chill guy. You know what I mean? They don't like being the center of attention type in their real lives. So that's really fascinating to me. Because then you have the opposite true. I feel like people that love being the center of attention in their real lives have jobs that don't really match that. a lot of the time. Like it's a job that, I don't know, they're like an accountant or something, like something that you would objectively think belongs to an introvert or someone that is shy, which is really interesting. It's a really interesting, like, I guess, social experiment on why that's the case. Oh, calm down, Dai. Okay, I understand that Shun decides, okay, this is I'm trying to understand him. Okay. So Shun, for whatever reason, his feelings cooled down, whatever. That's fine. And that's fine. That's very fine. Like, he doesn't have to have feelings for Dai. But where my brain is thinking is like, okay, that's fine. You know, having second thoughts is fine. But like, where I'm struggling is, if that's what's happening, be upfront about that. Just like, you say that, oh, this is what's happening. This is what I'm thinking right now. But I also understand Shun, he's not really, he's, you know, because of his background and his past relationship, he has struggles with that. I understand that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. He's finally back, bro. He's finally back from work. Bro, it's been 1 second. Calm down. It's been 5 seconds. Bro, how's Kazuto already seducing 2 people without even being in the house is crazy. Cause Usak's into him as well. Honestly, I think these two are interesting because their energies kind of match, because they're both very calm, soft-spoken guys. But that could also be, like, again, have an adverse effect of, like, they could just have a friend vibe. So I don't know. Like, you know, Usak's interesting because, like, everyone always has this concept of what a shy person is like. And usually, you know, people view shy people as like someone that blushes a lot and someone that's like cute and shy, you know, but then there's a second version of shy people. And the second version of shy people is shy people that don't look like shy people. They look like assholes. I say this because, like, when I was a teenager, I was really shy. But no one knew I was shy. They just thought I was an asshole because I had such a resting bitch face. So I had to physically force myself not to be shy anymore because everyone always thought I was an asshole. Still now, even though I'm not shy anymore, people still at first glance think I'm an asshole because of my facial expression, and just like, especially because I have pretty like intense features, like, you know, really dark eyes, dark eyebrows. Like, everyone always thinks I'm really intense. Like, because usually, like, obviously on camera, I'm always smiling and laughing and shit, but in the real world, I'm usually got a very stone cold face just when I'm walking on the street or whatever. So everyone thinks I'm an asshole automatically. And that's the second type of like introvert / shy person. And I think that's what Usak is, where it's like, it seems like he's not interested, or he kind of has this like intense outer thing, but it's just because he's shy.
そんなみんなうまく話せないから、気持ちが伝わればいいのよと思ってるけど、アランもカズと狙ってる。そうなんですよ。まだまだいろいろ波乱をね呼び起こしそう。カズとモテる。
I don't know, man. I feel like Alan wouldn't work well with Kazuto. Because I feel like Alan's got so much energy, and Kazuto seems to be a guy who likes down to earth, like at least in his personal life, like to form relationships with, like meaningful relationships, whether friendships or romantic things. He seems to be a kind of guy who needs like calm and relax, like chill, and you know what I mean? Like just kind of down to earthness. And I don't think Alan is that. Not to say he's a bad person or anything, but he's very energetic and touchy feely and just like not life of the party. So I don't think they've sued. I'm gonna be straight up. No, opposites do attract, so I don't know.
なんかすごくで料理もこれで作ってくれちゃうね。
1000円って話をしたじゃないですか。そのまま1600円の2キロのものがカゴに入ったまま今日7000いくらでした？
7000円ちょっと。
7000円。
Look, I understand where Usak's coming from. Like, especially, you know, doing the job, like work he does, he needs his pro. I understand it. But on the other hand, you made a agreement. You said, this is what it is. Okay, this is what we're going to do. And then you went back on that agreement. So I'm sorry, like as much as I understand, and I say this as a fellow person that is very obsessed with getting my protein and my correct meal intakes during the day as well. I understand exactly. I fully get it. But you said this was the agreement and you broke the agreement. So like, there's nothing Usak can get mad about. I'm sorry. Like he's fully in the wrong here.
よしだったらいいと思います。
その分僕が節約レシピを作ります。
Okay, bro, Kazuto, you're just gonna... Yeah, no, Kazuto's nice. He's a nice dude. Well, at least he knew he was in the wrong for basically ignoring what Dai said, you know. And I get it as well. I fully understand his perspective, so it's like, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Kazuto doesn't give me the vibe. Like, even if he's into someone, like, I knew, even if he was, because I think he is into Usak, but I think the reason he didn't raise his hand, because I remember what he said. He said, I feel like I'm not allowed to like him because of the difference in like fame, I guess. So I felt like he wasn't going to do it anyway, but Kazuto gives me the kind of the same vibe as Shun. He doesn't seem like the guy to take a step forward first, if that makes sense.
憎いことをちゃんと言うっていうのはあれはすごく大事なことやし。
確かにね。
I definitely feel like when it comes to emotional intelligence and, you know, just the way they express themselves, I feel like Alan and Dai are definitely up there with expressing their feelings about things and just being like, this is, okay, look, this annoyed me, or this is what I'm thinking of. Like, I feel like they're really good at that and just like expressing themselves. The other guys are less so, maybe because they haven't had opportunities yet to do so, but I definitely feel like the other guys seem to be struggling when it comes to that. And it could just be because Dai is maybe, he's young, and so like definitely feel like the younger generation is much more open to expressing themselves more. And Shun is like a rare case because of all the shit he went through in the past. Like that's like, he's just emotionally closed because of that. And then Alan is going to be emotionally open because, you know, he's raised in he was raised in Brazil, which is not like Japan where they're very like emotionally closed off and stuff. So that's why I think those two in particular are like that, which is really interesting.
そうなの。
手あげなかったからさ。
本当にこんなに分かりやすくおっしゃってるのに、そのもう旬の気持ちが分かんなくて僕もう疲れちゃってちょっと。
やっぱ来られるのに。
And the thing is, it's not, I'm going to say this. I understand. I'm being considerate of how Shun is viewing things, and I understand why he's behaving the way he's behaving, because, you know, he doesn't really understand his own emotions and he's trying to protect himself in a way. But saying that, it's not Dai's job to understand Shun's feelings. You know, it's Dai's job to be like, okay, I've professed how I feel about this. I've said these are my feelings. This is where I'm at. Now all Dai's job right now is to kind of take a step back and either like just leave it and it's done with, or wait for Shun to come to him and say, this is what I'm thinking. This is why I ignored you, and so on and so forth. Like it's not his job. Like it's not his job anymore, really, to try to bridge the gap, because Dai's done everything. And look, I'm not by any means blaming Shun in this situation for anything, because I don't think he's like a red flag or anything like this for behaving this way. I just think he's emotionally is not there. Like he's not comfortable enough to express them yet. So I think it's just time, honestly, at this point. And I still am not sure exactly what turns Shun off. Everyone in the house except for Dai, bro. Oh, Dai is not happy about that because like you will have Shun smiling as well. Shun, bro, what is happening in your brain? I just want to know what he's thinking. Look, I don't feel a certain way about it. I'm not like frustrated by what he's doing right now because I get it. I understand like his headspace. I think I do. It's not that I'm mad. I just genuinely just want to know what he's thinking about in his brain. Yeah, but you knew that prior to the date. So you got overwhelmed. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought it was as well. I felt like he got overwhelmed maybe. Like I didn't think he got overwhelmed, but I thought like Dai's just intensity might have scared him off a bit. Actually, like now that I know that that's the reason, it's one of those things like it's hard to talk about because it's not really something you can express to the other person. Because like if it was something like, oh, you said this or did this, then you could express and like, this is how I felt about this situation. This is why I felt this way. And then you can maybe get over that hurdle. But if it's like something as simple as, oh, our energies didn't match. It's like, how do you even explain that to someone? You know, it's not something you can be like this because you can't change your energy. Like Dai can't change who he is. You know what I mean? So it's not really something you can talk about. So I kind of get why he's not really expressing that maybe to him. Yeah, especially girls. Yeah, Alan is like he's the type of guy, especially if you're someone try like Usak, it's just like, fuck, how do I even compete with that? You know, like, cause I'm not gonna like, because it's annoying to say, but like extroverted, high energy people like that, it's just easier to get along with and easier to get close to someone like that. So in a show like this where you don't have a lot of time, Usak is like, not just Usak, but any of the like introverted dudes kind of are disadvantaged, let's say. Oh, who is this person? Come on, tell us. I don't think it's Shun. They give me friends only vibes. Oh, fucking, they're not gonna reveal who it is. Especially because yeah, I don't know what it means either. Because especially because they had that discussion in the truck with Shun. It's like, oh, Shun's like, do you like someone? You have a crush on someone? And Kazuto was like, yeah. So it's surely there's some connection there. Uncle's excited as always. Honestly, bro, I don't know why. I don't feel like Ryota and Gensei is like that's the shit. I don't know, man. I don't see these two get together at all. Gensei and Ryota have a perfect dynamic though. I love how upfront these guys are, bro. Like I thought they would I feel they would hide their feelings and shit for like a couple of episodes, but they're just straight up like, I like you. I like that. And it's so chill as well. It's not like this big scene of like, you know, fights of jealousy and like, you know, just, you know, like there's no toxicity. It's just like, I like you. I just want you to know, and then move on. Like that's all it is. I like that. He's got a lot to think about though now. I still don't know who he has a crush on either. I wish they would reveal that. He's like, I don't have the energy to think about it. Yeah. Nah, I don't think he will. Shun like will not write. He's not gonna write dies as the date. If he does, I'll be really surprised.
すごく僕は多分満たされる。
Shun, what are you thinking, brother? I don't know what you're thinking, cunt. Kazuto? I'm gonna say, oh, I don't know. I don't know who he... I feel like he's going to choose Alan. I don't know why. I want it to be Usopp because I feel like they suit, but I think it's going to be Alan. Oh, if Cliffhanger, right? Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck. How are you gonna leave a cliffhanger there, bro? It's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying, bro. I hate that they left the cliffhanger there. Oh my god, this episode was interesting because like I thought they would get into the Shun and Dai situation, but we kind of got hints of it, but I guess they're trying to stretch it out a bit. So it makes sense. And we need to learn more about the other guys as well. So this was good. Like I feel like we delved more into the other guy's personality. Honestly, right now, these are the pairs that I want, that I feel like match, these are my ships. Dai, Shun, obviously. Gensei, Ryota, I feel like they're good. Usopp, Kazuto. And then for the rest, I don't really have an opinion. Like for the other ones, I'm not sure yet, but those are the ships I support currently. We'll see if that changes, but let's just talk about Shun a bit here. Oh my God. So he was overwhelmed by Dai, and that's the reason he's been so standoffish with him. And I understand that, but it's just stressing me out because I'm just like, because it's one of those things where Dai is like, he's still thinking, okay, this is just, you know, this is like nothing's changed. We're just going to continue to get closer together and stuff. That's his headspace. But then Shun was almost like wiped it, almost like he's ended it, but he hasn't really, but he has. Like in his head, he's like, nah, we don't match well. So, but then Dai is still doing something about it. And it's like, if you've decided, oh, he's not my type, at least tell him outright, be like, look, this is what's happening. This is where I'm at. But I also get he's confused. I understand that Shun's also confused about his own feelings. So he doesn't really want to say anything. But yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. And what I find really intriguing is like when Kazuto told Shun, he's like, you know, use match really well and you suit really well. And Shun seems surprised by that. Like that was the impression that people got from the outside of that. So that's another interesting thing where it seems like he's unaware of the way that they match, like energy wise. So that's, I feel like also interesting. I feel like it shows a level of unawareness, I guess, of not only himself, but also, you know, his dynamic with Dai. So I feel like that's going to come into play where he's going to learn more about himself, which is going to allow him to express himself better. Because I feel like Shun's biggest issue right now is not how he's treating Dai or how he's not talking about it. It's none of those things. Shun's biggest issue right now is the fact that he doesn't know who he is really and doesn't know his own emotions. Like he doesn't trust his own emotions. So that's where the behavior problems, I want to say, are coming from. It's not because he's a red flag or he's being, he's being annoying, or it's not that, because he's not. It's none of those things. It's just the fact that he doesn't understand his own emotions. So he's just kind of making these abrupt decisions, and, you know, it is kind of this childish behavior because he doesn't understand his own emotions, you know, and like it was childish behavior, the way he responded, like, you know, just laying on the couch, refusing to talk to anyone, you know, not even, you know, like basically dead set ignoring Dai. Like that's childish behavior. You can't discount that. However, I also get why he's behaving in that manner. Obviously, that doesn't excuse his behavior, but I understand it. I understand why he's acting that way. But yeah, it's really interesting. So I'm really excited to get into the next episode, man. Hopefully you enjoy my reaction to episode 4. I'll see you guys next time for episode 5. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel, support the channel. And obviously, as always, the full reaction is on Patreon. Goodbye.